Hi everyone, hope you're having a wonderful Labor Day. So I decided to come back and do some reviews while I have some time. So someone had mentioned and commented on one of my videos that not to do them anymore because they suck. And I know there's a lot of those people running around on YouTube trolling and just being nasty individuals to everybody because they think that's, funny. But all I have to say to people like that is if you don't like my videos, you don't have to watch them. It's plain and simple. I mean, I don't watch videos I don't like, so there you have it. So I did want to do some figure reviews, but actually I also wanted to do a knife review. So I was going to review this and these guys. But we'll take these out of the picture for now. We'll focus on this Ozark trail knife. So I got this for my wife because it's a nice blue assisted opening knife, and it's usually what she enjoys when it comes to knives, or nice blue good looking knives, and this is a pretty good looking knife. There's no information as to what type of steel the blade is. The handle is aluminum. It's blue, as you can see, nice blue, and then there's this orange here for kind of a washer. Pocket clip for tip-up carry. It's a nice, low ride in the pocket. You see it's a frame lock, and the pocket clip acts as an over travel stop for the frame lock. There's a lanyard hole. Back spacer, think it's plastic of some sort. And this is it's not a flipper per se in that it's connected to the blade tang. It's actually a separate piece, but I actually had to tighten it because when it came out of the box it had some blade play. There we go. It does open faster with the thumb stud though. So I don't know how long the blade is. I think it's just over 3 inches, maybe just slightly over 3 inches. It does have a hollow grind, and it looks to be like a modified Warncliffe. And as you can see, it's nice stone wash as well. Nice tip and nice thickness to the blade too. Dual thumb studs. Jimping, which is it's alright. There's some jimping here, which is better on the frame lock. Locks up pretty nice and solidly. And you see that flipping mechanism. As soon as you flip the blade out, this goes in, and it doesn't obstruct your holding the knife in any way. And it's fairly comfortable in hand. I mean, overall, a pretty nice looking knife, and fairly sharp, and haven't touched this up or anything. Could use a little bit of touching up, but it's not bad. I'm very surprised. Pleasantly surprised. I mean, it's Ozark Trail. They came out with that multi-tool. I had did a couple videos back on the multi-force tool, which is a very nice tool, which is their rival, I guess you could say, to the Leatherman Wave. And, it does a lot of things the Leatherman Wave does. So, for a fraction of the price. So, yeah, I think this is a good blade. You can see it's $17 at Walmart. And, it was less than $8. I mean, less than $8, and you get a really good quality EDC blade. Now I think the flipper could use some help there. So I'd say the assisted opening's not the best on this, unless you really use the thumb studs. It does actually, if you could see down in there, there is a torsion bar similar to what you would get on a Kershaw speed safe knife. So overall, I'm fairly impressed with it, and she likes it. So, and maybe if you could see the real quick, the look of the aluminum. Now it's not textured, but here's a little ding right there, but you see that look on it. It's pretty nice, I have to say. I mean, I'm very impressed by it. So would I say it's worth getting? Yeah. I mean, for less than $8, yeah, you really got nothing much to lose there. So now on to the figure review. So these are actually Galaxy of Adventures Star Wars figures. Vader would stand. And these are actually really good figures that I think rival, you know, Star Wars Black Series figures. And mainly because, for one, these are half the price, and two, they have almost all the same articulation, which is very surprising for $10 figures. So I'll go into Jedi Knight Luke real quick. Actually, well, we'll look at it before I put his this on. So you see this little kind of rubbery piece. It unbuttons in the back, and this actually is what originally comes on him, but this is how he looks in Return of the Jedi. So all clad in black, you know, it's got its little hook there for its lightsaber. And so what you would do in order to take this off or put it back on is actually remove his head. So decapitate Luke, put that through, put his arm through, which never wants to go. And then loop that over his stump of a neck, and then button that in. And there you go. It's right back on. There we go. So there's Luke. So his one accessory is his lightsaber, if you don't count that piece as an accessory. So it actually comes on him, but I guess you could count it as an accessory. But it's lightsaber, one molded piece, translucent green. It's got some paint peeling on it and some marks, but overall not bad. You know, put together. There's some nice molding to it. And so he does come with a gimmick. That's the thing about these Galaxy of Adventures ones. They do come with gimmicks. So he has like a force slash or something, where you just lift his arms up and he's supposed to bring them down when they're getting caught. There. So like you put the lightsaber in his hand and then pull it up and he's supposed to just swing down. But of course, when he comes actually in the box, his arms are down like this. So then when you're trying to get them up, they do that. So you have to go against that mechanism. You hear that clicking. And then you can move his arms up. It's rather annoying. I would have liked it if they didn't have that, but I understand they're kind of going towards kids as well. But I think these are very good for collectors, especially considering the posability. So let's see, and they do look cartoony, but if that doesn't bother you, it's a pretty good figure overall. So head is on double ball pegs, so he looks up that far, looks down that far. side to side, and turns exorcist style. The arms come all the way out like that. They do move all the way around. Again, you have to move against that mechanism in order to do it. The elbows bend about 90 degrees, thereabouts. They do have a swivel, as you can see. And the wrist turn all the way around. He does have a waist swivel, so he does turn at the waist. Legs go out that far. They go forward. If you actually get rid of this, they go back. Well, actually not much farther forward. They don't go back because the butt gets in the way, but they can do the splits. Bend at the knee, does have a swivel at the knee. Ankle rocker goes up about that far, and back pretty far, and then it actually swivels at the ankle too. So again, very good articulation for what you're getting. So that's Jedi Knight Luke. Let's look at Vader real quick. So the best, one of the best, if not the best, cinematic villains of all time. Oops. So there's his lightsaber. Pretty nice. Again, single molded piece. There's some chipping on the paint, but overall pretty nice. And they fit in either hand. And so we look at Vader a little bit. I like how they molded the helmet on this one. See the detailing and the belt and the circuit board, I guess, here. Nothing really on the back. Nice pliable sort of cape. It's rubber here on the flaps. Pretty good. And so his gimmick is you actually, I guess a Sith slash is what it's called or something. So put the lightsaber in his hand and then he can slash. Doesn't work all that great. Again, would have liked it if it didn't have that, but you can see that the waist does turn. You can get him how you want. The head, I think, is on a ball peg. I'm not sure, but it doesn't really, can't really look up or look down. Just turn all the way around. The arms can go out that far. They can go up pretty high and then back pretty good. The cape can move out of the way, actually, in order for you to really get full range of that arm if you want it. There is a bend at the elbow, about 90 degrees. There's the swivel, and the actual forearm swivels right here at the end of the glove. He does have a molded force choke hand. Legs come out about that much. Go to the side about that much. Not too far. Again, bend at the knees, swivel. The ankle rocks all that way back, but not far forward. And there is a swivel there as well. So, again, pretty good articulation. And again, for $10, I mean, it's hard to beat that. I mean, you could get some of those smaller Star Wars figures, but those tend to be around $10 too sometimes, or just under, and they really don't have that much articulation to them. I do have a number of those, and I do have some Black Series figures, and I have to say this particular series here has definitely impressed me. And I would say they're worth getting for you collectors, and even just for kids, but collectors, I'm speaking to you mainly, so I would say they're definitely worth getting. And this as well, if you're a collector of a knife, or you just need a inexpensive, you know, pretty well-made EDC knife, I would say this is worth getting as well. So anyway, thank you, and enjoy the rest of your holiday, and hope to be back soon. God bless.